Providence continues to look for millions of dollars to help fund a project that would make the capital city more like Boston or San Francisco by installing streetcars in downtown areas. Eyewitness News reporter Kelly Sullivan's live in Providence with more details on where the plan stands right now.
Well, tonight the Finance Committee heard about a $100 million streetcar project proposed for the city of Providence, but they also heard from a lot of people who support this new transportation system and others who are just flat out against it. Providence wants to bring back the streetcar. The planning director proposing a 1.6-mile line that would start at the train station near Kennedy Plaza and end at Rhode Island Hospital.
The initial route that the city's planning is phenomenal.
Several citizens for and against the $100 million project spoke at the Finance Committee meeting Thursday night.
You have total inflexibility. You can't change anything.
Planning Director Bonnie Nickerson explained how the city already secured $13 million in federal funding, but it will need to borrow nearly $58 million through tax increment financing.
We invest in the infrastructure of the streetcar, and that streetcar catalyzes growth and development that would not happen otherwise. And then we capture a portion of that additional revenue and invest it back to pay for that infrastructure and to pay for that investment.
But Finance Committee member David Salvatore says that investment is a little risky at a time when he believes there are other things the city should be concerned about.
I am not in opposition of the concept of a streetcar. What I am in opposition of almost 60% of the project being paid for by residents and businesses throughout the city. I don't think taxpayers should have to shoulder 60% of the burden for a project that we don't know a lot about at this point.
And the Finance Committee still has to vote on whether to create this TIF district, and if it does, and it goes on to City Council for a vote. Now, Nickerson also tells me she's been working with the state and she hopes to secure the rest of the funding for this project within the next 18 months. And if all goes as planned, we could be seeing streetcars in Providence by 2019. Reporting live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Kelly Sullivan, Eyewitness News.